Wow. These cards just flew out. And we've got the Tower and we've got the Sun. Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and I'm bringing you your divine spread. Now this is a new moon in Aries reading, okay, as that will be happening. Today's the 11th actually, but of course it will be happening at a different, for each of you it'll be at a different time of day. So the new moon is on the 12th of April in Aries. It's the first new moon of the Astrological new year. It does promise a lot. There's a lot of good things going on in the sky. So let's see what's showing up, everyone. Let's see what is meant to come through. Calling on Spirit for guidance. I'm thinking of taking a message love cards. I might take a couple of cards for each sign at the end of the reading. So stick around, get comfortable. Thank you so much for being here. I do hope you're having a wonderful weekend. What is this new moon cardinal energy? Movement forward. What's it going to bring, please, Spirit, for the, for the collective? Of course, this could be your own personal story, but remember, it is a general look at the energies that are playing out. So thank you. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, at the foundation, we've got the Three of Cups. What is hidden is the Hermit. Recent past is the Five of Cups. In the now, we've got the Ace of Swords. Crowning is the High Priestess. In the action and advice position, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. And the outcome is the Four of Cups. Let's see what the divine has. So we've got the Ten of Wands in the position of the planetary help or hindrance here. We've got the Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords, and we've got the Death card. It's really interesting because on my quick message for the day, we did have again, we had Hades and Death. We also had the Devil. What's at the bottom here? And we've got the Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Okay, the Wheel of the Year being Sagittarius, that's where the South Node is, and we know that we're coming into eclipse times very soon. Eclipse energies, we're already in that, so things could be happening unexpectedly. Remember that an eclipse always eclipses something out of our life that is not meant to be there. Okay, it's time for it to leave our life. It's served our purpose. It's time for it to go. Now, the Wheel of the Year is Jupiter, and Jupiter can speak of the world. It is Sagittarian energy. So distances, long distances, higher education, justice, truth, going on that journey, wanting to go on that journey. It's interesting that we've got the Death card right here. And I see a heavy burden here. Okay, I see a heavy burden with that Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords. This is a sense of imprisonment. Remember that Sagittarian energy, the general energy here. Jupiter wants to expand. Wherever we're not allowed or able to expand and get free, be able to be freed from a karmic situation, to be able to move forward. Remember that the wheel is a number 10. Let's see what's going on with the Karma Dharma position. It is a cycle that is ending, especially with the Death card here. Now, I don't read reversals. I'm not reading reversals. So we know that the reading that's finishing up with the Four of Cups, if you look back here, we've got the Three of Cups at the foundation, which means the distant past. This is the root of the issue, the seed. Here we've got the Five of Cups, and here we've got the Four of Cups. So confusion, back and forth. Let's see what's going on. As we know, the Hermit is a number 9. We've got number 10 as well. So there is a transition from the Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo. We've got the High Priestess, Virgo, Pisces. We've got Scorpio, Capricorn. We've got some air as well, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and some fire. Well, Sagittarius is the strongest fire sign here so far. Let's see what's going on in the Karma Dharma, please, Spirit. So with this new moon in Aries, what's going on? And we've got the moon. Pisces is here, Pisces, Cancer. Now, the moon does speak of fears. It does speak of things that are hidden. Just before a new moon, it's totally dark. Obviously, with the moon here, it's probably speaking of what's been going on, I mean, just before this new moon. As the moon was transiting through Pisces, now it's entered Aries, ready to come up to that new moon. And even if you look up at the sky, when we've got a new moon on the day, you can't actually see the glyph of the moon. We need a couple of days to be able to see that new moon, to actually sight it. It's not that it's not happening, we just can't see it. So I feel that something is going to come out, something's going to be shown. And it's interesting because we're going to have a full moon in Scorpio as the sun is almost coming out of Aries. It's another maybe 9 days, roughly. Okay, we're coming into the season of Taurus, where we're going to have a full moon in Scorpio. So those of you that are Scorpio out there, from your birthday, when you've made that wish on your new moon, logically you should be that should be culminating now. You should be receiving. So we know that a full moon in Scorpio is very strong. It's at the end of May. We've still got a couple of weeks to go. Remember, from the new moon until the full moon, it's 2 weeks period. So from the new moon till the full moon is 2 weeks, plus another 2 weeks until the next new moon. So we can look at this reading from this new moon till the full moon, and then again to the next new moon. So take it as it resonates for you. What's beneath here? We've got the Six of Wands, which is my Leo card. Six of Wands is someone's going to be successful. We're coming into balance. It does come with a little bit of ego, this card. So getting successful, succeeding in something where you've been out of whack, out of balance. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing luck. It's bringing positive change, I would say here. Two of Wands, more fire. Okay, as the door had opened in the past, someone is wishing upon changes, okay, because they've been in an imbalance or they've been dealing with someone that had a very strong ego. Could be. Let's see, because we end with the Four of Cups, and how I see the Four of Cups is someone was not ready to offer you something stable, something maybe even long term. Remember that for me, the Four of Cups is many times I call it the missed opportunity, or someone's just not in the place to be able to accept that cup. Let's take the astrology reading cards and see what's going on with this new moon, please, Spirit. What is the message? New moon in Aries, the first new moon of the astrological year. Very much fire. Wow. Okay, we've got a few cards that have come through. We've got the third house. The third house, your potential to learn something in your local neighborhood. Okay, so third house is the house of Gemini. Something we're learning. This could be a learning curve. This could be fresh energy. Remember that the North Node is in Gemini, right? It does relate to siblings, neighbors, cousins, uncles, people that are around you. Let's see what else fell through. We've got Capricorn. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. As you can see here, we've got the mountain goat trying to climb up that ladder. Okay, so Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and that's where Pluto is. So remember, Pluto is the ruling planet of Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. What else do we have? We've got the 5th house, where you have a fun romance and create things you are proud of. So we've got the 5th house, which is the house of creation. It's the house of Leo. Okay, and it does speak of fun. It speaks of pleasure, risk-taking, children, and anything that you are creating. Okay. Let's see. And we've got Aquarius. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Remember that the house of Aquarius is the house of wishes and dreams, and it's also the house of friendships, large groups, the internet as well. Aquarius, that's where Jupiter is, and that's where Saturn is. So it's interesting that we've got Aquarius and Capricorn, both ruled by Saturn. Now, the 5th house, Leo, is ruled by the Sun, and the 3rd house is ruled by Mercury. Mercury, which is transiting through Aries. And we've got Mercury, everyone. How you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. Yes, Mercury is short distance travel. Sagittarius is long distance travel. So it's not going to be the same for all of you. So we've got a fair bit of air. Now Mercury rules Virgo. It rules Gemini. We've got a Gemini a couple of times here. So we've got cardinal energy. We've got fixed energy. A mixture of a lot here. A lot to do with communication. The left brain, the way we think logically, the right brain, the higher mind, having that higher perspective. We've got Aquarius and Leo, fixed energies. And remember that the 5th and the 11th houses, they're all about creating something, whether you do it on your own or whether you do it through a large group. This could even speak of, let's say, a friendship that's turning into a romantic relationship. But we've got Capricorn, which is, it speaks of seriousness here, of karma. With the 3rd house, how have you been communicating? Have you been having fun, or has it been only work, work, work? Well, Aquarius is trying to release the way things have been done. Now, this could be a very cerebral also connection, where it's more about the mind, okay, more about the mind, or, sort of Mercury having that conversation, Aquarius getting freed from whatever is not working for you, moving away. It's very radical. It's Uranus, right? Uranus is the maverick. It's doing things in a different way. It's being able to create on a higher level. Let's take some other cards. Let's see what's going on here. Let's take some Lenormand and see, as we've got quite a few cards there. Lots of fixed energy. We've got some cardinal. And we've also got some mutable. Let's see what's going on, because it's we do have the nodes. We've got Sagittarius, we've got Gemini. So which the nodes are connected to the eclipses, right? So this could be indicating the near future. Let's see what's going on with this new moon. We've got the mother bear, the bear, which can be lethal, but she can also be someone who needs to be strong. This could be a leader. This could be anything to do with governments. This could be an actual mother that's protecting her cubs. We've got the bear and the fox. So I do see a lot of intelligence here with the fox. A lot of matters that are unknown. We've got the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. A lot of fire. Trust issues here. A 15 and a 14. And we've got the King of Cups here. King of Cups and a number 4. Someone is trying to manage a situation in a very smart way. I feel where there are limitations, someone's, I don't want to say being sneaky, but they're doing things beneath the surface and they're trying to get to a stable situation. Emotionally, physically, mentally. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom here. We've got the ring and the Ace of Wands, so a lot of fire. A lot of fire. Ace of Wands is the light coming on. It's obviously, it's like that spark, you know, that ignites and begins something. We've got the ring here, which can speak of a commitment. It can speak of trust issues where a connection is concerned here. And of course, we've got the Mother Bear, which is not easy. It's a number 15, which is also the devil number. So where those trust issues are concerned, someone's trying to sort of get to their goal in an intelligent way. They're not going straight forward. Now, the Mother Bear could mean governments. It could mean anything to do with the restrictions or trying to get around something here. Okay, and because we've got the ring, this could be an offer. This could be a marriage. This could be an engagement, or and I'm going to say it could be also a mother that's being very intelligent here. That's she's sort of pulling on that rope. You know, she's got her bait. She's caught the fish. And that could be, and what I mean by that, she's been fishing. So she's caught what she's wanted to catch. She's got her claws into what she's been fishing for, whatever this situation is for you. And she's just pulling, she's being very smart. And I feel that it's the divine feminine here. Okay, and that's what I see in the Lenormand here. Let's see what's beneath the ring. And we've got the Child. Knight of Swords. A number 13 again, the Child. I did speak about a child here. The child can also speak of a new beginning or something that you're trying to create. You're reeling in your goal. And I feel it's more the divine feminine energy, even though now we're in Aries, which is ruled by Mars. Logically, it's masculine. But if you look at all the planets, and there's asteroids, and there's outer celestial bodies in Aries, we've got very strong feminine energies. So, Spirit, what's going on? What do we need to know? What's going on here? And this, you know, ties in a lot with the card of Mercury, the third house, which is ruled by Mercury. Aquarius, which is the higher mind. It's having that 2020 vision. The fifth house, which is children, and we're trying to create something. We're trying to give birth to something. And Capricorn, which is really hard work. But Capricorn is also it's the blockage. It's the limiting energies. Whether it's a government, whether it's a boss, whether it's a person that has not opened up emotionally. We do have the King of Cups here. Let's see. 2 cards want to come out. Thank you, Spirit. We have Mending, which is in the upright, and we've got Time for a Nap, which is in the reverse. Okay, so enough naps. Enough naps. It's time to get rolling now. Someone's coming out of a slumber here. And the card of mending is a very, very positive card for me. We've got a 52 and a 24. Let's see. So something is being mended here. Someone's been trying to heal. They've been taking a nap. They've been away. And it's interesting that we've got the moon here as well. So we've got a 7 and a 6. That's 13 again. 13, which is the number of a Scorpio and the death card. So let's take more cards here. But I do see with the 3 of Cups, in the past there was a celebration. Now, 3 of Cups can also speak of a group effort, or it can speak of course, once upon a time, there, it was happy days. There was a lot of fun here. There was lighter energies. 3 of Cups, right? But 3 of Cups can also speak of someone not able to move forward. 3 people here, that is an imbalance. We know 3 people. 2 is company, 3 is a crowd. The Hermit, someone's been in hiding. They've been spiritually doing the work. They've been behind the scenes. They've been soul searching, growing spiritually, looking for the answers. Maybe even growing spiritually and making a business out of that as well. With the moon, that's strong intuition. We've also got the High Priestess here, right? And the High Priestess, she has a very deep knowing. She knows a lot, which she does not open up about those. Now, the High Priestess can also be a third person, someone who is in the shadows, right? 5 of Cups. The cups have been spilt, but the 2 cups are still standing. Remember, there are regrets where the 5 of Cups are concerned. In the now, we've got the Ace of Swords, the clarity, the wisdom, the tool that gives you the ability to move forward, but you need to sever whatever has been holding you back. You, the other person, the situation in general. Look here, we've got the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, where someone is feeling imprisoned by a heavy thing, a heavy burden on their back. They're looking at their goal. Remember that the 10 turns into the Ace of Wands, which we've also got. Where was the Ace of Wands? The Ace of Wands. Interesting. We've got 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Here it is. It's on the ring. It's on the ring, which means it's got something to do with a commitment, a marriage, an engagement, whatever it is, a contract, I'm going to say for others of you. But there is a death here. Okay, death is coming because someone felt as though they were not able to move freely. Remember the card of Aquarius. This energy is freedom, loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Okay, so I feel that someone is needing to free themselves up, either from a situation that was not working for them, a situation where there were secrets, hidden matters, maybe even deception, I'm going to say. And remember that the moon card, again, it can speak of fears. Pay attention. You may have had very prophetic dreams recently as the moon was transiting through Pisces, which you may get to see now on this new moon in the position of now, in the action and advice. We've got this 7 of Pentacles, which shows someone that is sort of looking at where they've come. That's the Capricorn card, and we've also got Capricorn here. Okay, so 4 of Cups. As I said, I'm not reading reversals. This could be a chance to mend a situation as someone has come out of a nap, out of a slumber, out of the illusion, out of the fear. And Pisces is a major ending of a cycle. It's the 12th house, which can speak of a subconscious house. So having a deep knowing, but that deep knowing is coming to the surface, I feel now. Now, 12th house, again, very imprisoning. Okay, very much about fear. maybe having loved unconditionally or secretly having loved someone who was out of bounds. Could be a clandestine connection. So it's interesting how, the cards tend to play out as the story unfolds. Let's take some more cards and see what's going on. Why do we have the Three of Cups here? We've got the World card. And the World card is a major card of success. Okay, it's also the closing up of a major cycle. Now if this is not a closing up of a major cycle, because it's such a difficult energy to get through. It's very fixed. But I wanted to say it can also speak of long distance, okay? Being at a long distance. Now, the World card can also say that maybe there was a very strong, potent connection here, because with the World card, it is a success. It's like an ace. It's like an ace where you've got an ace up your sleeve. It's a card of success. So the World card can also speak of a marriage. And we've got the Five of Wands where there's conflict here. Five of Wands, being at an imbalance. Remember what I spoke of. We've got Three Cups here. The Three Cups. It's not the two, it's the three. Which means this may have been a very strong connection could be also from different parts of the world. Maybe someone was in a connection in a marriage where there was a lot of conflict and imbalance. And maybe even distance was the conflict here. Someone was not in sync, in balance, because maybe of the physical distance. Now, when you're at a physical distance to someone, it's not. I mean, how long can that keep going on for? How long can a love like that last? Maybe even friendships. We've got a saying in Greek which says, eyes that don't see each other, they quickly forget about each other. So even friendships go down the drain when there's a physical distance. So how deep was this love? If this is a love connection, we shall see in a moment. But as I said, there's been conflict here, and that could be because of physical distance or because, a karmic maybe cycle needs to end. Someone has been trying to manage that situation, but I feel it's been very difficult and change needed to happen. In the position of what is hidden, we've got the Lovers here. So yes, the Lovers, Gemini, a choice between two people, a choice, do I choose my head, my logic, or do I choose my heart? Because we know that the Lovers is a very strong connection indeed. Let's see. And we've got the High Priestess, which is a secretive connection, obviously here, and a very spiritual at that. I did speak of a cerebral connection as well. So very telepathic. Why do I have the Five of Cups? We've got the Ace of Swords twice. Wow. Someone was left out in the cold here. There has been a breakup in the past due to truth or to lies, hidden information, a lot of decisive action, anger, I feel, anger and regrets. Let's take another card. We've got Ten of Pentacles, which is the marriage card, the family card as well. Maybe someone put money on top of a connection. Let's restart. So yes, maybe someone was left out in the cold because for the other person, probably the Ten of Pentacles, it was either family was in the way, because I do see it as a very, a card of traditions and the way someone's grown, someone's been raised, or matters of family, either a a marriage, which, includes a child, or the family of heritage. Okay, the extended family as well. All money matters. Let's look at the now position with the Ace of Swords. We've got the Page of Pentacles, which is a slow start. This could also be a messenger, but it can also speak of a child, a student. We've got the Three of Wands here. A card just fell through. And we've got the Hermit again. Someone is, wow, I feel that someone here is seeing some sort of a truth. Someone has finally seen the light. Someone's come up against information. Something that they've been looking for is coming through. And I do feel that it's divinely guided here. Let's have a look at the High Priestess. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. There's another 10. We've got a few 10s here. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, lots of endings. The Wheel of the Year, Wheel of Fortune. So the breakup probably happened because of lies and deception. Someone not being truthful, and that's why we've got an ending here. Let's take another card on that. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which comes from the Page of Pentacles here, I feel. Remember also that the Ten of Pentacles, that turns into the Ace here as well. So there may have been a conversation in the past which may have been quite promising, and that's where someone sees that there is still the potential for a soulmate connection or an agreement of what's been going on in the situation here. And I do feel that with the Hermit twice, which is a 9, one moment before the Hermit comes out to the light. Remember, he's been in the darkness to the point where he needed that information. It was vital. Remember, Virgo is all about reading between the lines. It's also someone who is of service. Remember the Virgo energy. Virgo is very giving, very much providing for others and not loving thyself. Remember, what is across from Virgo is Pisces. So Virgo takes energy from Pisces. So gives unconditionally, but gives on a practical level. But don't forget that because Pisces is there, Virgo is practical. It's what you see is what you get, but there's also that spiritual side of Pisces. So someone may have been in an illusion, as I said, in a dream state, and they've been looking for the information practically, in a practical way. Now it could be that in a real way, in a manifesting, real, tangible way, the gift is coming through. 2 Ace of Swords here and Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Wands here, which I feel is someone that's, they just can't hold themselves back where their desires are concerned. So maybe this was someone being very playful, someone who maybe even travels for work, someone who secretly holds a desire for someone, for a situation. They want to manifest. They want to take that Ace of Wands and run with it. They're running with their desires because there is a door that's closing here. Okay, and remember that the Ten of Swords turns into the Ace also. So it's the darkest before the dawn here. I do feel that as we get that, that glyph of the moon, as we're actually able to visualize that new moon, the answers will start, one after the other. They'll be coming through, I believe. Let's see what this 7 of Pentacles is in the action and advice. 7 of Swords, which is very much the fox as well. We've got a couple of 7s here, and 7s are spiritual, remember. I think a card turned over. No, it didn't. Anyway, Seven of Swords, the card of stealth, the card of intelligence. Someone's trying to manage a situation where they've been stuck. They're trying to, remember, take a different route. And we've got the Empress here. And the Empress is Venus. Now, Venus is squaring over to Pluto. So wherever there hasn't been attraction, admiration, a powerful love connection, wherever there hasn't been admiration and lots of love, remember that the Empress is all about honor, and she's very nurturing. She's got that motherly love that she provides, whether it's a person that you're connected to, or this could actually be a mother of you or the other person. So the Empress is also very much about the harvest. Remember, I said Venus is squaring over to Pluto. So a square means that something needs to happen, some work needs to happen. Now, Venus is getting ready to step into her home sign of Taurus. And, that's manifesting on a real level, whether it's a project, whether it's, tickling those five senses with something that tickles your heart, that makes you feel good. That's what Taurus is. And I do expect radical changes and good things coming in, as Venus will be touching on Aquarius in the sign of Taurus. Expect surprises, love surprises, romantic surprises, projects coming through, money coming through that you did not expect. Because the Seven of Pentacles it's money. It's on a very good scale. It's at the 7. Let's take that 4 of Cups. We've got the 3 of Cups, which we've already got here. This can speak of a reconciliation. Getting, having that chance again, coming back to the 3. It's like for some of you, you could be revisiting the past. Okay? Having another chance to come back to this same position where there was a lot of success here. And remember that the 3 of Cups, it can speak of a group effort, but it's also someone sort of back and forth. Is this going to happen? Is it not going to happen? We've got 7 cups here, and 7 cups is the Neptune energy, which can mean the doors open, many doors open. Or I feel that the illusion, if there has been an illusion, that's breaking down. Let's just take a couple of cards here. We've got the 10 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the Death card. We've got the 4 of Cups. Someone's taking a nap here, as you could see. In this card, he's actually napping. We've got the 9 of Cups. That's a 13 cups, everyone. Just like the Death card. Wow. These cards just flew out. And we've got the Tower and we've got the Sun. So we've got Leo here. This is Uranus in Taurus for me. The Sun actually comes through. Remember, I was talking about eclipses where just about there we've got the Moon and the Sun together. They do speak of that new moon in Aries. And the Tower is an awakening. Someone is going to have a major awakening, as there is a shift happening where there hasn't been able to, for change to come through. If we haven't been able to bring the change on ourselves, this is coming from Spirit. So something is coming down. This is help from the divine, okay, as it needs to leave. And remember that it is also, we've got a couple of aha moments here. Expect those in the next couple of weeks, everyone. I want to take one card on that Tower, and remember that it is a general reading. Okay, so Take it as the story resonates for you. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. There we go. You see? Wow. Sagittarius, that wheel comes to change. It's flipping. The energies are turning around. Let's take a couple of cards on that Wheel of Fortune, which is the general energy. Wherever there's been restrictions, the restrictions are coming down. The sun is coming through. That means physical healing, emotional healing. We're able to create. Remember that Leo is the heart. It is very generous. We've got the devil. And we had the devil in today's short message. So if you haven't watched that, please do. So we've got the devil, the restrictions coming and the limitations, the fear, the karma. It's time for that to go. We've got the Two of Swords where someone was very tempted by a situation here. This is strong sexual desire as well. We've got the Page of Cups. So someone is coming through unexpectedly with a small token of love. Don't expect a grandiose 10 of Cups, okay? Expect a small, unexpected, remember it's Piscean energy there. Expect a small token. And if we look at the Four of Cups here, we've got the Three of Cups and the Page of Cups there. Let's take another card on that Three of Cups. What's at the bottom here? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, fighting towards, matters that were against the culmination or the getting to a satisfactory point. Whether it's a love connection, a business connection, a new job. There are so many aces here. We've got the Eight of Wands, and this is flight travel. The doors are opening to flight travel as well. And I feel maybe not long distance, or gradually I feel long distance will open as well on a collective scale we're talking about now. This energy is freedom loving, says the Aquarius card. We had the Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune twice, which means justice is coming through. This is Jupiter transiting through Aquarius, everyone, which Jupiter is trying to bring in the blessings, no doubt here. And just wanted to let you know that we've got beautiful connection from Aquarius, Jupiter and Saturn trining over to the North Node. We've got Saturn trining over to the North Node in Gemini. We've got Jupiter trining over to Mars in Gemini. Remember, the action is all about moving forward. And where there's been no justice and no freedom, I feel that, Jupiter, which is the god of all gods, right? He's bringing freedom. He's bringing truth. He's bringing also justice. Hold on to that. What's beneath that Seven of Wands? We've got the Emperor here and we've got the Empress up here. So there has been a blockage here, I'm going to say. Maybe the Emperor has been pushing the Empress away for whatever reason. But I do see messages of love. Eight of Wands, they're always messages of love. They're quick action, taking action where there's been no action. There's been inaction. There's been stuck energies. Let's take one card on this High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Hermit. And we've got the Magician, everyone, which is Mercury. We've got four major arcana, everyone, in the hidden position. What does that tell you here? We've got strong Mercury, so strong. We've got Gemini, Virgo, which are ruled by Mercury. The High Priestess is Virgo, Pisces. Neptune can be very much the illusion, very secretive, holding back on information, needing to trust in spirit, that you're being guided by spirit. We've got the Magician here, which whatever has been seen, whatever will be communicated will give the power the power to manifest, the magician, an ace. Okay, is it a conversation? Is it short distance travel? Is it something that is fated? Remember, North Node in Gemini, fresh energies. So it's a very fated time right now, everyone. Very fated indeed. Let's take a couple of whispers of love, and let's look at love for a moment. Oops. I was just thinking that time is of essence here. I know some of you enjoy the long readings, but other people don't have the time. So let's look at love, please, Spirit. Love. We've got like attracts like. It's a number 2. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And we have speak the language of love, number 35, which equals the 7. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. And we've got twins here, which is Gemini. This is communication, there's no doubt. Okay, it's a fated connection, whether it's siblings, it could be a situation with one of your siblings, could be an actual twin relationship here. Or it's a twin flame, I'm going to say. Okay. Now, let's take a message from the gods. Let's see what comes through. As I've taken one of these cards on today's other message as well. Let's see what it is. And we have Achilles and glory. Achilles and glory. That is beautiful to see. Glory means obviously being able to win. Remember that Achilles was a hero. Glory. And you know, Aries, the Aries energy is very much Achilles and glory. This is the Martian energy. There's no doubt about that. It's a number 41, which equals a 5, and it speaks of changes coming through. Certainly. Let's quickly just read from the little booklet. 41. So Achilles is the son of the sea nymph Thetis and the king Peleus. He is an extremely complex hero and was a central figure in the Trojan War, wearing armor crafted by the god Hephaestus. The Trojan War could not have been won without Achilles. Those of you that are on Patreon, I have spoken about the Trojan War on the new moon reading for Aries. So if you remember that. He was without doubt the greatest warrior, yet he was also deeply inflicted by his humanity. He was capable of great love, grief, pride, and an anger that rivaled the gods themselves. When told that he could either live a long and comfortable life or go to Troy and die with glory, he chose to fight. Despite his skill as a warrior, he was slain by Paris, known as a coward in battle, who shot Achilles with an arrow through the heel, said to be the only vulnerable part of his body. So what this says to me, Achilles' heel is someone's soft spot, their sensitive spot. Just like with Samson, it was his hair. So someone has touched a sensitive chord, the Achilles heel of another person's heart here, I feel, with this message. But it also speaks of someone ready to fight. Doesn't matter what's going to happen. It's not about being recessive and holding back. It's about moving forward and becoming glorious and knowing that we all need to be little heroes Okay, we all take on the persona of this hero Achilles at this time. The message says, Achilles is here to remind you that the greatest warrior has within him the greatest love. This is the vulnerability that he accepts, as it is better to die for what you believe. Oh, excuse me. Someone doesn't want me to say this. I felt a tickle in my throat. I do apologize. He represents our desire for glory and immortality. Sorry, did I finish the sentence? This is the vulnerability that he accepts, as it is better to die for what you believe in and what you love than to live comfortably without love or courage. He represents our desire for glory and immortality as humans, and the complexity and grief that exists within our search for it. He accepts the inevitable and yet strives for meaning and purpose. This is the fundamental link that binds together all mankind. If you've drawn this card today, you may be feeling a call to glory, to devote yourself to a higher cause. This is a time to remember that the greatest warrior has the greatest heart, and in order to accomplish great things at this time, you must be able to connect to your vulnerability, to reveal something deeper in your nature, to reveal what makes you human. This vulnerability will connect you to all of mankind and bring power to what you achieve at this time. This is a time to live and breathe the passion that exists within you, for this love and passion will lead you to the ultimate glory. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for that lovely message. So on point. So do not be stuck in fear. Know that we are all part of a whole. We're all one little piece of the puzzle. It's up to all of us. Let's take a message now, a love message for each sign. I'm going to take one card for each sign, so I won't have timestamps. Okay, please, Spirit. So thank you for Aries. What does Aries need to know? I have so much on my plate. I don't know if I can offer you anything. I have been through a lot. That's the Nine of Wands. Dear Aries, you're at the end of the difficulty. Okay, use your Ace of Wands to move forward, to complete a burdensome cycle, and be open to trusting, because Nine of Wands is someone that's put up their wall. Okay, and if someone has put their wall up and they've blocked you, know that that wall too shall come down. Taurus. Taurus, please, Spirit. We have, I want you in my life for today, tomorrow, and forever. That's the Nine of Cups, everyone. So this is a wish fulfillment coming through for Taurus. Okay, Gemini, please, Spirit. We have, I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. That's the Seven of Swords, which we've got here. So there have been trust issues. Wow. Next sign, Cancer, which it fell out. The card actually fell out. You'll always be in my heart. I can never or will ever forget you. Four of Pentacles. Someone's been holding back. Someone's been holding back, but they're still holding on to this love connection. Sorry, for Gemini. Yeah, someone's been hurt. That's why they were having cold feet about letting you in their heart. Let's see. Next sign is Leo. Leo, I love my freedom in my life. I cannot handle monogamy and being tied down with one person. If you're still interested, call me. That's the Seven of Cups. Someone's got lots of choices. They're on their high horse right now, dear Leo. So give them time, because they need to learn. Seven of Cups could be, and I should be talking about the signs as well. We've got water. Pisces, I would say here, more than likely. For Aries, we've got a lot of fire, so you may be dealing with another fire sign, who knows. Lots of cups, so water sign for Taurus, air sign for Gemini, earth sign, more likely the Taurian energy for Cancer. As I said, Leo is more water here. Someone who likes their freedom. So I don't know if it's a Sagittarius or an Aquarius. Let's see. Next sign, Virgo. Our families will never accept this relationship. That's the Two of Swords. Dear Virgo, someone is still in two minds. Okay, they haven't made their mind up yet. Okay. Obviously, this relationship would be treading on the toes of someone's families, whether you're from a different part of the world, different religion, who knows. We've got the Two of Swords here right on top of the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. But they still come through with that little offer. Maybe they're coming back with an apology. Libra. I can't help myself from falling in love with you every day. Ace of Cups. So could be any sign. Could be water. Dear Libra. Next sign, Scorpio. Oh, another 9. You were too overbearing. I felt suffocated, insecurities and jealousy. 9 of Wands. You're almost at the end, dear Scorpio. Maybe you need to let go of someone and not keep them too cooped up. Let them go, just like as I've said in the past. You've got a sparrow in your palm. Let it breathe, because if you keep it too tight, it's going to suffocate. Let it breathe. If it comes back to you, it means it was meant to be. Someone here was very jealous. Now, Scorpio, this could be you being the jealous one, or you may have been dealing with someone else that was trying to keep you cooped up. Okay? So insecurities and jealousy, but that's changing. We've got the Death card here. Next sign, Sagittarius. Scorpio, you may be dealing with a fire sign. Sagittarius, please, Spirit. We have the Four of Cups. Please forgive me. I want another chance with you. And we've got the Four of Cups here. We've got the Four of Cups here as well. So maybe you're dealing with another water sign. Could be, dear Sagittarius. This is another chance that you get. Or someone wants another chance with you. Next sign, Capricorn. And we have the 10 of Wands here. I prefer to be friends. 10 of Wands. So that changes and that turns into the Ace of Wands. Now, the I prefer to be friends, usually it's best to start off a friendship and then it turns into romance. If you were romantically involved and someone says, I prefer to be friends, that's like a pushover. That's like in a kind way of saying, not interested, dear Capricorn. I do apologize for that message, but I do feel because it does break down to the Ace, you're going to see the truth and start to move on. Maybe you've got a new connection coming in. Remember, Ace of Wands, it can be a new physical connection, or, it's like having the light on and looking towards where the light is showing you. Obviously, you need to go to another direction here, I feel. So, Aquarius. Let's look at Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius at this time? We have, I need time to process, to think. Please be patient with me. And this is the 7 of Pentacles, which logically is the Capricorn card. Could be another earth sign, but they need time, dear Aquarius. They need time. Now, of course, if it's someone's cross-watching, usually it's the earth sign that needs time. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, then yes, give them time. Anyway, the message is, this is the message. So take it as it resonates for you. So there's a bit of a hold up, dear Aquarius, for you. They're asking you to be patient. I don't know how patient you can be. Last sign, Pisces. Pisces and the new moon, please, Spirit. And we have, you were cold, distant to me. I needed more passion. And this is the 2 of Wands. I'm going to take one more card for Pisces, because we know that the 2 of Wands can mean a choice. So they wanted more passion. Let's see what else. After you left me, my world stopped. Please come back. Now that message could be coming from you. Someone probably stepped out of this connection because they needed more passion. Maybe they're getting their karma now. If they've stepped out and you've closed the door on them, then they're probably asking to come back now. It could go either way, dear Pisces. So, yeah, I will leave it there, everyone. I do hope that these messages will give you a little bit of clarity as to what is really going on here. Yeah, one last message. One last message, please, Spirit. Okay, so in the reading here, the divine spread, which ace are we going to have, and what are the odds of this reading, this reconciliation, I'm going to say, playing out as we've got the Three of Cups here? So what's the message today? Let's take it. Wow, okay, wonderful. And it's the Ace of Cups, it's the Emerald. It speaks of success, bliss, win, honor, fame, respect. Ace of Cups, brand new beginning, beautiful message, lovely way to close the reading. Expect an offer of love. I'm wishing you well, all of you. Happy new moon. Thank you so much. Ta-da.